Well, it's been a wild few weeks aboard the Massive, as we've taken on a complete transformation. We started with brand new solar panels and said goodbye to the old system, and we had no idea what we'd find under the old ones. Then came prepping the boat for a full repaint along with the new name, and we're not superstitious, but we did start on Friday the 13th, and it wasn't exactly smooth sailing. We didn't take her out of the water, we lacked a virgin to win our bilge, and we faced the wettest September on record. Oh, and don't even talk about the leaves. The result though, it was good from far, far from good, but we did it our way and we couldn't be happier with the end result.
She locked me into a cage because I was too excitable while we waited for Jay the Solar Man. So while we was waiting for him, we did a little bit of prepping, and we'll be continuing prepping while he's fitting the solars, ready to paint the boat and finally rename her properly with a renaming ceremony, which I'm sure you'll look forward to later on in the video.
We don't believe in superstition, we'll be fine.
Well, it is Friday the 13th. Not just saying.
So there she is, just waffling and talking to her plants again. Yeah. Glad she's enjoying my birthday present. Oh well, each to her own. Talking to the plants. Your mum's mad, isn't she? Look, talking to the plants.
So Jay the Solar Man arrived with his trusty apprentice. The first job was to get the panels through the boat, which wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. And then the first panel was coming off, just with a trusty old crowbar. Rufus helping as normal. Well, here we go. First panel. Let's have a look. Ooh, wow. Actually, it's not that bad, actually. Not as bad as I thought it'd be. A little bit of rust.
Yep, nothing some fur tan can't cure.
Somewhat tan.
Fur tan.
What's that?
It makes rust into non-rust. It's like magic.
Ooh.
I think the biggest job though is getting this silicone off.
How many times do we go to tool station screw fix to get stuff?
Multiple times.
Yes, I think they liked us.
They knew me.
So, what are you doing here? Just scraping along here, aren't we?
Yeah, getting the big bits off.
Yeah, I don't think it's had for a while, but here we go. So we've got all the panels off, and now the new, bigger panels are coming on.
What have you been doing?
So today I've been chimney sweep and
Lovely. Lovely.
actually you might be able to see a clean bit when we watch this.
Yeah.
Nice.
There is showers here, you know, in the marina.
Oh, I don't shower tonight.
So solar panels fitted, so there's only one thing for it, a run break. And Rufus had a little bit of a sleep break. It's all too much excitement for him. Now let's sand the roof and starboard side. Messy business, this sanding malarkey. So rinse it off and then start on the front.
And this is the front, prepping for painting here. So we're getting there, well ahead of schedule.
The boat's roof and starboard side were finally sanded down and fur tan applied to the rusty bits. So it was now time to flip her around and tackle the port side. But instead of just reversing the 100 metres and turning the boat around in the marina, we thought, why not take her for a little cruise? So a 4-mile detour to the nearest winding hole seemed like a great idea. Why make life easy when you can make it mildly ridiculous? Yes, there may have been a brief moment when we questioned our life choices, but who needs sunshine when you have the open water? The cruise turned into a soggy 1.5 hour adventure, complete with a rainstorm that was practically a boat baptism. Was it ideal for sanding and painting? Absolutely not. Did we care? Not one little bit. We were out on the water and we were in our happy place. The next day, we were up at the crack of dawn, towels in hand, drying off 60 foot of dew. We hadn't exactly planned to start painting it in the wettest September in UK history, but hey, what's a little drizzle? The paint, however, did require temperatures above 12 degrees centigrade, and that's when the fun began. Between wind, leaves and the occasional drizzle, we found ourselves performing leaf removal surgery with tweezers. And a special thank you for the tips goes to our boat neighbour Zach, who clearly knows his way around a boat and an autumn leaf.
We painted it, and then the wind blew leaves all over it. I think this is the perils of painting a boat. I think you're going to hear a lot of that in this video. So the second coat's on the roof. Yay! Achieved that before the rain. Now we're just prepping the port side for its first new coat. What colour will it be?
This is what she looks like now. She looks a bit of a sorry state down the sides. She's going to be beautiful. We'd managed to get the roof and the port side painted before the sun set. Although we did miss a few bits here and there, the mission was complete. Give us a tour, Mr. D. So I think that's enough painting for tonight. What?
Missed a big lump.
I'm not surprised it's dark because you're shining the torch up here.
Come on, sunrise.
Now the real fun could begin. We'd switched to the wet dock in the marina for the week. This was great as it gave us access to both sides of the boat. Except for the early morning pre-dawn drying sessions, standing in between work teams meetings and painting into the twilight hours, it was great. The Met Office, we found, was both our best friend and our worst enemy, and we learned very early that partly cloudy is a total gamble. Our new marina neighbours looked at us like we were nuts. The ducks and swans were definitely laughing at us. How rude, considering that we are their personal Rice Krispie supplier. And, well, Rufus the dog, he became a local legend, patiently observing chaos. His expression said it all. My humans are clearly losing it. It was now time to leave the wet dock and head back out to the cut. Pinstripes on one side were masked up, looking sharp, and then we painted them. Now we've just got to spin her around. And yeah, you guessed it, another perfectly reasonable excuse for a little cruise. And repeat on the other side.
So we sort of came up with an initial design, but the lovely Debbie at Field Signs actually did the design work and all that, and we're quite happy with it. You see what this is going to be in a bit.
And maybe we are just a little superstitious. Entre Nous became the massive, but between us, she's still at Entre Nous at heart. All done, you might think. Well, not quite, because she still needs a name.
Oh my lordy, lordy, lordy. Wow. That is awesome. Jamie, one for a camera, you are a star.
And what's a boat name without a proper naming ceremony? Well, unfortunately, no virgins were available at the time to wee in the bilge, so we had to get creative.
Hang on. We've got.
You name her the Massive.
Godspeed and all those who sail in her.
Oh, might as well have it now, do you want one?
Cheers.
And, well, we couldn't quite afford a military band and fanfare, but not to worry, because Britannia buffet services came through and saved the day with their special version of a royal fanfare. Oh, did Andy ever mention that he was in the Royal Navy? The subject hardly ever comes up. I mean, you'd barely even know. He's practically silent on the subject. Once Navy, always Navy.
Guard. General salute. Present. Arms. Guard. Shoulder. Arms.
What is he doing? I have no idea. So, naming ceremony complete. Ship is ready to sail.
Well, we're all tired, that's all, folks. So thanks for watching. We really have had a laugh making these. I hope you are enjoying them too.